we're going to do these.
And then what was the sort of the aftermath of that infrastructure and the idea for the show in terms of, we're talking about current TV and sort of that evolution to sort of start from the beginning and back up for people who don't know.
So what was great, so ZTV's, winning Emmy Awards for interactive web components. It's getting all this attention from Europe, and then the States came calling, right? And Al Gore's team came down, and they were like, Zed is something to study. So they came down, and McLean, who was the executive producer, fed them the information. We were excited, and then they left, and then Current TV was born, which was a replica of Zed, like an exact replica. Not even like let's pretend. It was exactly. Even our website, which was a little convoluted, Current TV's website was a little convoluted. It was exactly what we had done. They canceled Zed, and after that, even though Al Gore's Current TV came down, and now CBC went and bought Current TV or product from Current TV. Like, what happened? Did you just have a short? Yeah, that looks like a good idea. Like, we did that. We did that here in Canada, which I think speaks to what we were talking about before. Is the we have to get some outside approval or something. Like, it was very cutting edge. It was nominated for an Emmy. Like, what more do you want? Yeah. Well, and I think for me, it's come full circle because I think being here at Banff, I think I'm finally understanding what Zed was trying to do, and it's been like, I don't know, 6 years later. Yeah, 6 years later, where I'm actually getting that convergence is the only way that we're going. I mean, they're calling it transmedia, right? That's a new buzzword, but really it's just the convergence of the 90s that's actually coming together. But I've had a tough time. Like, after I left Zed, I think I was telling you, I left Zed and I was like, okay, I think I'm going to go behind the screen now, and I think I'm going to direct. And then, 6 months later, I moved in with my mom. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, the directing thing's not going so well. Like, I think I was in a bubble in Zed as well, because so many filmmakers were getting distribution deals. Right. So many filmmakers, I was like, oh, this looks great. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make films, And then with Zed sort of shut down, the only other outlet for short films was like Moviola or Reflections, but they had to be a particular type of film. Right. Zed kind of stuff was outside the norm, Yeah, so I had a tough time after I left Zed, and then I moved into. Did you hear
what was that? That's the reality, and that's how a majority of people pay their bills in the Canadian industry.
I think that the good thing that lifestyle actually afforded me, and I will say this, is that as a director, I've probably directed over 100 hours of television. So if I was trying to make a film in Canada, it would take me, I'd be about 300 years old before I could direct 100 hours. So in that way, it's great. Is it my passion and, creative? Not so much. It's not so much. But what I did do is use that money to fund my short film. And I think that's what you have to do. I was like, I need to suck it up and put that money into doing a short film, which I did. And then this short film actually sold, and HBO bought it and paid me. I know. Isn't that weird? Yeah. No one in Canada bought it. But HBO USA bought it. Well, still to this day, I'm waiting for CBC to buy it. Yeah. But and I think that's what you have to do, and that's the one thing I did learn in the States. If I because I had submitted to get government grants and I didn't get any grants for that short film, and I think that if I hadn't gone to the States and sort of seen you need to suck it up and just do it, get the camera and just shoot it, I think I would have sat back and waited for another set of grants or whatever. And I feel like if you're a young filmmaker in Canada, you have no choice but to just go and make it. Don't get sucked into the grant system. Don't get sucked into, if Telefilm or the Arts Council say yes, then you're good. And if they say no, there's no way to make a film. You can't. You can't. We won't survive if we do that.